Chad! Chaddy, what are you doing? Ah, my... Oh! Let me fix the camera. I'm so very sorry. I've been short out. I've been rearranging my flat, so the camera got a bit shook. But here it is. And is Cheddar's coming? Chad? Oh, last time we were prepared for our next question, which is in your heart shall burn, but we're gonna go hand into to see what's up on the war table first. Last time we recruited Demetrius and got a new friend, Dorian. You just send them first, so got some gold from Sebastian. Got an amulet of power. Don't know who would benefit from that amulet of power. And we also got an amulet of power. So next. Oh, okay.
Let us begin.
Do that mission. Yeah, I can do that mission. Is there a mission that for me to do here? No. Maybe I can go back and come in. Oh, okay, you can piss off. Sorry, that was a bot show for my bad language. But yeah, we had a bot in here. Anyway, let's see who these amulets of power can be given to then. Does Blackpool have? I might. Oh, one for you. There you go. Give an amulet of willpower, grenades, critical chance. A seal bass. You can have one of flanking. Vivian can have cold resistance. I haven't got any other amulets spare. So listen, no one cares about you. Varric, willpower. I'd give him a toxic cloud because I don't think he's going to get. Here we go. Got some red lyrium which could be used to make stuff. Sell all the stuff first as well. Oh, got to hand that in because that could be what's it called? Oh, I can't think what it's called now. Shit. What's it called? Never mind, I've got stuff to sell. That's the important thing. Bloody dying brain. I want some stuff to hand them first and sell some of my gear. There you go.
Thank you. You built for them the golden city, the center of all creation. And for a time you dwelled among them.
Probably I'm gonna also check on the charges. Might get myself some new armor, I'm not sure. I think, yeah, we did a lot of the chatting with people last time. Hey, I'm tempted to, I might make some new gear. Just to get that mission done and over with, you know.
Mother Giselle, and this is as much as I can spare.
I've double checked that, but I'm pretty sure that I can't do anything new there.
Good day.
That's the only question. Yeah, I can't really do any of them at the moment. Do I do one more quest? I might do a couple more. I don't know. Nah, I'll do it when I come back. Yeah, give me them.
Good day to you.
Very pretty explain to you about the golden lug, but I'm not going to be using that in this playthrough because golden lug is basically New Game Plus.
Oh, does she?
Let's see what I can get on set mode. What we need. I like the kind of jackety feel to this one. That one. Oh, I don't know which one to use. Might just use the iron ones because iron. I'll probably just use the ones that are most painful, and so silk. Oh, did I think I forgot to mute my thingy. Yep. So we had that. Anyway.
You mages are.
Just got how I do it steady. Black hasn't got any armor. That's strange. Has he got any weapons? Yeah, he's got a weapon. Oh shit, I didn't really do that. Go back. Oh shit, so he's not got that yet. Okay. That explains a lot.
What's bad?
I am no longer a mage.
Even better.
Do I do the missions? Let me check the map. Yeah, I might hold off. Saying it's not missing that. I don't know. I don't like Thingy not having anything. See who's missing that. He's doing. I don't think there is.
We'll post soldiers a safe distance from the temple.
Our best guess at safe
Yeah,
anyway.
nothing that needs to be doing is there. Yep. Oh, grab a coin. I always get for me to do that.
To work?
I'd keep everyone busy. Oh, I could have done Secret Trust Day with them. Oh well. I'm gonna do in your heart shall burn.
The best of the mages are ready, Herald. Be certain
go.
you are prepared for the assault on the breach. We cannot know how you...
Mages! Focus past the Herald. Let her will draw from you.
You did it.
I like how they're not quite fully matched all the body types, so the hand placement's a bit off. Oh well. It's party time! We sealed the bricks. We sealed the... Yeah, I realised the camera angle's a bit low too. Let me fix the camera angle. There you go. That's probably a bit better now, isn't it? Excuse me. There's, see? It's okay, I killed the bot myself, but anyways, good you're here. I'm surprised you made it. But I appreciate you being here nonetheless. You're here for the party? Party, party. I'm immature. You only just missed some kind of set and pick on quest stuff.
Solus
Nothing
confirms
important.
the heavens are scarred but calm. The breach is sealed. We've reports of lingering rifts, and many questions remain. But this was a victory. Word of your
Are you
herald
hitting on me,
is
Sax?
spread.
I'm gonna go, but I think considering how long the game's been, I think Shell will feel this way.
We don't know what caused this. We can't rest easy.
Exactly.
I agree.
Especially the
One
Visions of the
success
Future
does not
Shayla got.
guarantee peace. The immediate danger is gone. For some, so is the necessity of this alliance. We must be wary. The Inquisition will need new focus.
Forces approaching! To arms!
Cassandra, you fucking jinx!
We must get to the gates.
This isn't good, and it was never good.
Okay, fair enough. Let's go!
So, celebratory drinks are on hold.
What's going on?
Cullen?
One watchguard reporting. It's a massive force, the bulk over the mountain.
Under what banner?
None.
None?
I can't come in unless you open. I'm Cole. I came to warn you, to help. People are coming to hurt you. You probably already know.
What is this? What's going on?
The Templars come to kill you.
Templars? Is this the Order's response to our talks with the mages, attacking blindly?
The Red Templars went to the Elder One. You know him? He knows you. You took his mages. There.
I know that man. But this Elder One...
Sam. You fucking died! Corypheus!
He's very
Cooper
angry
killed your ass!
He took his mages.
Cullen, give me a plan. Anything.
Haven is no fortress. If we are to withstand this monster, we must control the battle. Get out there and hit that force. Use everything you can. Mages! You have sanction to engage them. That is Samson. He will not make it easy. Inquisition! With the Herald! For your lives! For all of us!
Yeah!
Almost ready. Keep them off us.
There you go, ball. You can wear that. Fuck's sake, get up! Get up there!
Keep them back. We're ready to fire.
Oh my god, I forgot Sarah has the fly hat. I made it look pretty, Sarah. Dawn's got a fly hat too. So the real, like, sexy people of the party have the nice hats.
Centered and clear. Fire. They felt that. We'll reload. You get to the other trebuchet. It isn't firing.
Demon Trebuchet, let's go!
This
It's no difficult. I'm just gonna.
More incoming. Keep them off the trebuchet.
Oh, I forgot to level up ball. Oh crap! I can't level up ball at the moment. Ball got an eminent of power, and I forgot to level him up with it.
We've got time. Crew the trebuchet. Start firing.
So when I'm going to cover me! Sailor, let's do this, bitch! That was one of the sound effects for all. This isn't the thing doing sound effects. Boom! A woman! Yeah, take it from the Templar fucks. Yay, we! Oh, fuck. It's a fucking dragon! Bull, 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 bull. I need you to have this, buddy.
No, 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 shut down, piss, no.
Everyone to the gates.
Oh god, that made me laugh very much.
Carol! Help me with the score! Good one! Just grabbing essentials. Won't die for the forge.
I'm gonna save here in case things go horribly, horribly wrong.
Move it! Move it! We need everyone back to the Chantry. It's the only building that might hold against that beast. At this point, just make them work for it.
People need to move. Round them up.
We're coming!
Good work, Harold. Protect the Chantry.
hear a voice. About time. Let me out of here.
Tits! Filsa!
Someone's yelling.
Filsa!
Get it off! It's coming down!
Got people to save!
Someone's yelling.
Maneve!
Help me! The fire will explode the pots!
Adan!
Our Lady is with you, Herald. Thank you.
Someone's yelling.
Come on, monsters! Didn't expect this from you. Thanks.
We
The
did it!
job's
We
done.
saved all of
For
them!
the country.
Excuse me. Ultimate Sentry! I think that's everyone saved!
Move! Keep going! The Chantry is your shelter!
He tried to stop a Templar. The blade went deep. He's going to die.
What a charming boy.
That's our call for
Harold,
you!
our position is
A
not
massive
good.
charmer.
That dragon stole back any time you might have earned us.
I've seen an archdemon. I was in the Fade, but it looked like that.
I don't care what it looks like. It's got a path for that army. They'll kill everyone in Haven.
The Elder One doesn't care about the village. He only wants the Herald.
Okay, trying to think the best way to react in this situation. When I say that, I mean, what's the answer that Sarah will approve of? Thanks for the time. Rescue this set. Rescue secret. Rescue Filsa. Rescue Adan and Maneve, and rescue Farron.
I don't care what he wants. How do I stop him?
It won't be easy. He has a dragon.
We know what he... Herald, there are no tactics to make this survivable. The only thing that slowed them was the avalanche. We could turn the remaining trebuchets, cause one last slide.
We're overrun. To hit the enemy, we'd bury Haven.
We're dying, but we can decide how. Many don't get that choice.
Yes, that. Chancellor Roderick can help. He wants to say it before he dies.
There is a path. You wouldn't know it unless you'd made the summer pilgrimage, as I have. The people can escape. She must have shown me. Or Andraste must have shown me so I could tell you.
What are you on about, Roderick?
It was whim that I walked the path. I did not mean to start. It was overgrown. Now, with so many in the Conclave dead, to be the only one who remembers. I don't know, Herald. If this simple memory can save us, this could be more than mere accident. You could be more.
I can bury an army. Stop them from following. But that thing is flying.
It won't stray from the Elder One. He's here for you.
Leaving you no escape. Perhaps you will surprise it. Find a way. Inquisition, follow Chancellor Roderick through the Chantry. Move!
Herald, if you are meant for this, if the Inquisition is meant for this, I pray for you.
They'll load the trebuchets. Keep the Elder One's attention until we're above the tree line. If we are to have a chance, if you are to have a chance, let that thing hear you.
All right, time to get loud.
I was checking my stuff. Let's go! These people will be avenged! Oh, door blocks, I got that wrong there.
There's our glorious end. All it needs is aiming.
Ideally, do you want to kill Knights and just shoot them? Because they can bust other enemies. And also, if you're wondering, yeah, if I did the Templar mission, I'll be fighting mages. And there's one in particular I'll point out when a certain enemy comes here. Alright, let's aim this tributary. Yeah, by the way, when I had Mind Blast and like earlier, I believe I was using them doors so they would open from the outside. Yeah, they were there to rescue the people who attacked inside. And they're good abilities in their own right, especially explosive shot. Oh, I have not missed them. There's a particular enemy in particular I want to point out, but he can be very hard to miss. Then again, he's very noticeable, so I very, very doubt that you'll miss him. It's more missable than somebody else, but I'm not going to spoil who that is. Yeah, there he is! If you sided versus the Templars, the mini-boss is Fiona. You get a different enemy if you like you get a new lieutenant with the mages, but I won't say much more about her. Oh, my back. Medal of Aggression. Well, you know what? I don't mind if I do. Sarah looks cute in her hat. Now let's dismiss
Move! Now!
We turn off the tracks, yeah, we turn off the tracks. We turn off the tracks, oh my god, the tracks. Oh god.
Enough! Pretender, you toy with forces beyond your ken, no more.
Whatever you are, I'm not afraid.
Words mortals often hurl at the darkness. Once they were mine, they are always lies. Know me. Know what you have pretended to be. Exalt the Elder One. The will that is Corypheus. You will kneel.
Oh god.
You'll get nothing out of me.
You will resist. You will always resist. It matters not. I am here to anchor. The process of removing it begins now. It is your fault, Herald. You interrupted a ritual years in the planning, and instead of dying, you stole its purpose. I do not know how you survived, but what marks you as touched, what you flail at rifts, I crafted to assault the very heavens. And you used the anchor to undo my work. The gall.
What is this thing meant to do?
It is meant to bring certainty where there is none. For you, the certainty that I would always come for it. I once breached the Fade in the name of another to serve the old gods of the Empire in person. I found only chaos and corruption, dead whispers. For 1,000 years I was confused, no more. I have gathered the will to return under no name but my own, to champion Withered to Winter and correct this blighted world. Beg that I succeed, for I have seen the throne of the gods, and it was empty. The anchor is permanent. You have spoilt it with your stumbling. So be it. I will begin again. Find another way to give this world the nation and God it requires. And you, I will not suffer even an unknowing rival. You must die.
Your arrogance blinds you. Good to know. If I'm dying, it's not today!
Someone should have covered that hole up. But Sailor has escaped to live another day.
There.
I've got that ability, let me revamp. See, normally I would like, and the rift, that ability can be mapped to here. That's why I like to keep that ability. Yep, now we can weaponize the rifts, so we can open a mini rift and suck the demons through it. And it also has non-enemies as well, but it's super effective against the demons. But anyway, I don't like it's bloody Pokemon. Let's get out of here.
Embers. Recent.
Go on, Sheila. You can make it.
There! It's her!
Thank the Maker.
Call it.
What would you have me tell them? This isn't what we asked them to do.
We cannot simply ignore this. We must find a way.
And who put you in charge? We need a consensus or we have nothing.
Please, we must use reason. Without the infrastructure of the Inquisition, we're
I
hobbled.
can't come from nowhere.
She didn't say it could.
Enough! This is getting us nowhere.
Well, we're agreed on that much.
Shh. You need rest.
They've been at it for hours.
They have that luxury thanks to you. The enemy could not follow, and with time to doubt, we turn to blame. Infighting may threaten as much as this Corypheus.
Do we know where Corypheus and his forces are?
We are not sure where we are, which may be why, despite the numbers he still commands, there is no sign of him. That, or you are believed dead. Or without Haven, we are thought helpless. Or he girds for another attack. I cannot claim to know the mind of that creature, only his effect on us.
The only thing yelling gets us is a headache. Another headache.
They know. But our situation, your situation, is complicated. Our leaders struggle because of what we survivors witnessed. We saw our defenders stand and fall. And now we have seen her return. The more the enemy is beyond us, the more miraculous your actions appear, and the more our trials seem ordained. That is hard to accept, no? What we have been called to endure, what we perhaps must come to believe.
I escaped the avalanche. Barely, perhaps, but I didn't die.
Of course, and the dead cannot return from across the veil. But the people know what they saw, or perhaps what they needed to see. The Maker works both in the moment and in how it is remembered. Can we truly know the heavens are not with us?
You saw Corypheus. What do you think of his claims of assaulting the heavens?
Scripture says magisters, to winter servants of false-old gods, entered the Fade to reach the Golden City, seat of the Maker. For their crime, they were cast out as Darkspawn. Their hubris is why we suffer blight, and why the Maker turned from us. If such is the claim of this Corypheus, he is a monster beyond imagining. All mankind continues to suffer for that sin. If even a shred of it is true,
I think it said come in here.
all the more
I don't
reason
know.
Andraste would choose someone to rise against him.
Corypheus said he found only corruption and emptiness. Nothing golden.
If he entered that place, it has changed him without and within. The living are not meant to make that journey.
Shit.
Perhaps these are lies he must tell himself, rather than accept that he earned the scorn of the Maker. I know I could not bear such.
Sailor would probably think.
All of this happened because of fanatics and arguments about the next world. It's time we start believing in this one.
Shadows fall and hope has fled. Still your heart, the dawn will come. The night is
long and the path is dark. Look to the sky, for one day soon the dawn will come. Come join in. The shepherd's lost and his home is far. Keep to the stars, the dawn will come. The night is long and the path is dark. Look to the sky, for one day soon the dawn will come. Bear your blade and raise it high. Stand your ground, for one day soon the dawn will come. The night is long and the path is dark. Look to the sky, one day soon the dawn will come. So I thought joining in.
It's all one world.
Hey, Queen! singing?
changes is our place in it.
Did you catch the singing? I couldn't go grab my drink. Shirley wants a word.
A wise woman, worth heeding. Her kind understand the moments that unify a cause.
Cheers, Queen.
Or fracture it. The orb Corypheus carried, the power he used against you, it is elven.
Corypheus used the orb to open the breach. Unlocking it must have caused the explosion that destroyed the Conclave.
You missed a big, huge
I do not yet
battle.
know how Corypheus survived. Nor am I certain how people will react when they learn of the orb's origin.
How do you know this?
Alright, what is it and how do you know about it?
They were foci, used to channel ancient magics. I have seen such things in the Fade, old memories of older magic. Corypheus may think it Tevinter. His empire's magic was built on the bones of my people.
So I had
Knowing
a
or
real
not, he
right
risks our
of
alliance.
research.
I cannot
Back in a
allow.
minute. Trying to think. What would Shayla say in this situation? So prove yourself!
If you've something that will help us, now's the time.
Yes, judging by the faithful, now is the time. By attacking the Inquisition, Corypheus has changed it. Changed you. Scout to the north. Be their guide. There is a place that waits for a force to hold it. There is a place where the Inquisition can build, grow.
Skyhound! Oh. Okay, I'll go grab him. I don't know if he'll stay for long.
Sky.
Say hello, Queen. Hello. Hopefully you got to see him. He didn't want to stay very long. He's a bit of an antisocial mood today. Oh, what do I want to pull me up for? No, he's not in the mood to
They
stay.
arrive daily from every settlement in the region. Skyhold is becoming a pilgrimage.
He's adorable, but he's wants to be by himself at the moment.
If word has reached these people, it will have reached the Elder One. We have the walls and numbers to put up a fight here, but this threat is far beyond the war we anticipated. But we now know what allowed you to stand against Corypheus, what drew him to you.
Well, I'm sure she'll tell Cassandra the truth.
He came for this, and now it's useless to him. So he wants me dead. That's it.
The Anchor has power, but it's not why you're still standing here. Your decisions let us heal
Yes,
the
you
sky.
do.
Your determination brought us out of Haven. You are the creature's rival because of what you did. And we know it. All of us. The Inquisition requires a leader. The one who has already been leading it.
She is. That's why my fanfic with Matras loves her so much. He loves her toughness, but her deep, but he's still very feminine. I'll be like, she'll be like, I'm not even doing it.
You sure the mountain air hasn't made you lightheaded? They'll accept a dwarf?
They already have.
Not as their leader.
They'll follow you. To them, being a dwarf shows how special you are, how Andraste must favor you above all. What it means to you, how you lead us, that is for you alone to determine.
That's a good-looking sword. Now, Sailor will do this because it's right.
This isn't about a greater message. We have an enemy, and we have to stand together. We'll do what is right. The Inquisition will fight for all of us.
Wherever you lead us.
Have our people been told?
They have. And soon, the world.
Commander, will they follow?
Inquisition, will you follow? Will you fight? Will we triumph? Your leader, your herald, your Inquisitor!
Yeah! Like Jason's like, yes! Oh, she is.
So
I don't
this
have
is where it
romance off stream when I was practicing this game. Just made me fall in love with such like well-written characters.
This
She's like,
is where we turn that promise into action.
it's not. Also, it's
But
not.
what do we do?
But people who
We
are
know
like,
nothing about this Corypheus except that he wanted your
like
mark.
who don't really like graphic, or like really certain type of content would really did. Well, first we got to do is see allied with the Winter.
Corypheus wants to restore Tevinter. Is this a prelude to war with the Imperium?
I get the feeling we're dealing with extremists, not the vanguard of a true invasion.
Tevinter is not the Imperium of 1,000 years ago. What Corypheus yearns to restore no longer exists. Though they would shed no tears if the South fell to chaos, I'm certain.
Is his dragon a Nazi
Could
demon?
his dragon really be an archdemon? What would that mean?
It would mean the beginning of another blight.
We've seen no darkspawn other than Corypheus himself. Perhaps it's not an archdemon at all, but something different?
Whatever it is, it's dangerous. Commanding such a creature gives Corypheus an advantage we can't ignore.
Corypheus said he wanted to enter the Black City, that this would make him a god.
He is willing to tear this world apart to reach the next. It won't matter if he's wrong.
What if he's not wrong? If he finds some other way into the Fade?
Then he gains the power he seeks, or unleashes catastrophe on us all.
Oh yes, I do like Liliana, and welcome, Magnus. Yeah, nice to meet you. Are we safe here?
Could he strike at us here? We can't have a repeat of what happened at Haven.
Skyhold has the bones to withstand Corypheus. After what you did with one trebuchet, I'd bet against direct attack.
We do have one advantage. We know what Corypheus intends to do next. In that strange future you experienced, Empress Celine had been assassinated.
Imagine the chaos her death would cause. With his army.
An army he'll bolster with a massive force of demons, or so the future tells us.
Corypheus could conquer the entire south of Thedas, god or no god.
I'd feel better if we knew more about what we were dealing with.
I know someone who can help with that. Everyone acting all inspirational jogged my memory, so I sent a message to an old friend. He's crossed paths with Corypheus before and may know more about what he's doing. He can help.
I'm always looking for new allies. Introduce me.
Parading around might cause a fuss. It's better for you to meet privately, on the battlements. Trust me, it's complicated.
I would try and save that to a later, but
well, we stand ready.
People who play this game know who this is.
On your order, Inquisitor.
And it does make me feel tempted to do something, but
I think he has. Cassandra is going to.
I leveled up.
This is the Inquisition, a dusty old ruin filled with Barthian soldiers.
Which one do I go first? I'll get this one done and out of the way. I think I've completed 2, but there's more. But I also going to need to take a very quick bio break, so I will be off. I'll be gone for a little bit, but I shouldn't be too long. So in the meantime, I'll pause the stream and I'll put some ads on. Hi guys, I'm sorry about that. You probably got a load of adverts because I didn't know how long my bar break was how long I was gonna be gone for. So I put on quite a lot of ads. So that's why you got 7 ads. I'm so sorry about that. I didn't want you guys to be bored with nothing, but oh, excuse me. Let me get my breath back. Yeah, if you're still there, Magus, no, this is not my first playthrough.
What do they make down here? And what can I make?
Yeah, I'm not going to be using the golden nug this playthrough until the very, very end. The very, very end is, I might have accidentally forgot to say that I was going on a break, so it's probably why it shocked you. I'm so sorry if I forgot about that, but anyway. Harriet, hello!
I've walked away from too many burning buildings for one lifetime. This place, though, it'll be alright. It's Inquisitor now, isn't it? That'll take some getting used to.
You think it's strange to say. It's stranger to hear.
Don't let it go to your head. We need you level. Everyone just got a big, hard reason to hate Corypheus. We already did, but we didn't have a name. You're the surprise, not him.
Bring anything from Haven?
You left in a hurry, but you got into your old place. Save anything?
Family hammer. It's as stupid as it sounds. It's good to be back at work.
How is
How
new
is this
facilities?
place shaping up as a forge?
Better than Haven ever could be. Not the way I wanted an upgrade, but ever forward.
You've got it all up and running?
You can do, yeah, well, if you want to, but, we're nice if you can stay until after this. Ooh, copycat, but, fair enough, but I'm saying, it'd be nice if you can stay.
I'll be back later.
But if you want to, if you've got plans later and you can't stay, then that's fine, but it'd be nice if you could. Anyway. The Skyhold customizations. We haven't not got a, huh? I didn't use, something's glitched here. Something's glitched here. I shouldn't have access to all of these already, but. Oh! I'm not going to store them, but I'm going to leave the beds for now. Yeah, oh, in the meantime, I'll just do dragon ones. I think that's a DLC. I think that's a thing that's from, oh, what's it called? One of the old thingies. I know. I was teasing you about that. I'm going to go with the Kirkwall one because I think it kind of suits the dwarven aesthetic. That's the moon phases. I might have that one then. To make sure that everyone has potions equipped, even though I'm not planning to really. Well, everyone's going to get a run out at some point, but some going to get run outs more than others. Like those we do missions that specifically link to a character, then excuse me, they'll be coming out for the mission. Yeah. Oh, because I've got to talk about thing first. Anyway, before we go to the war room, I want to talk with everyone. I'll go and talk to you guys later. There's a quest here too. What's that? I'll, then I'm gonna save that for the very, 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 very end. Or very, very. I don't know. Probably wants to do it soon, but probably doesn't want to do it soon.
Look at this place.
Oh.
It's a bloody palace, it is.
I think that way's. Yeah, that way's blocked off at the moment, so I can't really go down there. But anyway, hello, Sarah.
So, Inquisitor. It is Inquisitor now, right? Remember that war we talked about stopping? Full of little baddies I can stick with little arrows. That's not a friggin' archdemon, is it? Draste, what did I step in?
So I just want to double check stuff so I make sure that I do things right, Sarah, because I pissed her off last episode because of the maid thing, so I want to build her approval up. But there is a way to recruit the mages and have Sarah be positive with you.
I've apparently been through a lot. But yes, Corypheus was a surprise.
No, a surprise would be, oh, I stepped in dog shite. No one says, oh, a Magister God monster, I'm surprised. Impossible things aren't surprises.
Oh God, what do I say to her? Can't explain.
I can't help if you don't explain what's wrong exactly.
It's got to be nonsense, doesn't it? What kind of screwed if it isn't? I mean, that Coryphe thing. A Magister, right? Story is, he cracked the Golden City. But that's a hazy dream. If not, seat of the Maker, real thing. A seat needs a book, so the Maker, real thing. Fairy stories about the start and end of the world, real things. It's too much, isn't it? How pretty are you that I actually think this shite is possible?
I like to hear this. The pretty part, not the overwhelmed by everything part.
Oh, sure. Don't mind the bung ripped through the heavens, love. Primp and toss and all is well. What I want is to get everything back to business as usual. A nice, simple system with simple problems. Helps me, helps people, helps you. In that order, for now.
I hope there's more you want.
I'm hoping you'll stick around. Never know what might interest you.
You're just so smooshy, little Herald.
Oh, fair enough. How far are you in the game? Oh.
Hey, it's you again.
Why did you really
So,
join me?
you like to have fun. The Inquisition seems an odd fit. Why are you really here?
You're too ducky to refuse. And I can help people.
Hold on, I want to make sure I'm getting this all right before. So I like saying last time. I upset Sarah, so I want to make sure it's all right.
It's starting to sound like you're looking for something more.
It is. Mostly. Okay, fine. There's talk and I want to see.
See what?
I don't know. I've got all this chantry stuff in my head, and it makes sense, right? But it's fuzzy. I want to see if it's all really real. I just don't know if I want to really know. So I'm selfish. It's all for me. Count yourself lucky, I guess.
I think we did these last time, but I will probably go back and another time do more of that. I'm just hoping not to accidentally upset people.
I'll be back if I need you.
Go on.
Well, there's certain people don't upset. If I do, I'll go look into them, but that door's useless. Anyway. Someone I'm not overly worried about upsetting. Hello, Vivian.
It was a mistake to use Haven as a base of operations. The town was completely indefensible.
A lot of our people just died. We will discuss whose fault that is later.
Now is always the time, my dear. The past cannot be changed, and tomorrow may never come. You left yourself vulnerable to attack. It was a miscalculation, one that I'm sure you won't repeat. But the enemy struck a serious blow against you and the Inquisition. We must recognize that. You must.
Corypheus will pay for
I'm
this.
not going to forgive what happened at Haven. Corypheus will answer for what he's done.
You're angry. Good. Anger can save you when everything else is gone. Just make sure you put it to good use. Our enemy advances, Inquisitor. We must not sit idly by. Act first and teach them to fear us. You can become the leader the faithful require, but you must do it soon. Yes?
Yeah, Vivian is not, Sailor's type. Blackwall.
So, this is Skyhold. Come, let's walk the ramparts. I want to examine our fortifications. We'll be able to see Corypheus coming from miles away.
He's not going to get the better of us again.
We lost good soldiers that day, loyal men and women. Let him come. I swear I'll take the twister bastard down, even if I have to die to do it.
I'm grateful for your support.
It's my job, isn't it? Killing Darkspawn. Look, in spite of it all, there is hope. The people flock to your banner. They believe in you. Tell me honestly, are you what they say you are? Andraste's chosen?
Well, because he's not Andrastian.
I wish they'd understand that I'm really nobody.
You're somebody. Don't you see what you are to them? Without you, they'd be consumed by despair. We all would. They need you to be Andraste's messenger. It gives them hope. The truth doesn't matter. Listen to me talk. Your time is valuable and I've wasted enough of it.
Oh, Blackwall, you're never wasting valuable time talking to me. Let's go down and talk to somebody else. Have you been there? Yes. We need to talk to Bull and Cassandra.
Majestic. How is a place like this ever lost?
I think it's because I floated over quite a lot when I first got there. How far are you into Hello, Scout Harding.
Scout Harding.
Your worship.
Shouldn't you be out there scouting?
In a bit. We're in Skyhold for supplies and a change of
He's
personnel.
pretty too.
Not me, though. Indispensable.
So, who's Scout Harding, really?
Me?
I'm no one. Lived near Redcliffe all my life. Herded sheep for my neighbor. When the Inquisition came through my village, I helped by telling them everything I knew about the area. Then I signed on. Wanted to see the world before it was swallowed up by... that thing out there.
What's been going on?
Seeker Cassandra came through here, looking like a storm cloud. That's just her face, though, isn't it?
Take care.
Hello, Bull. Did any Bulls level up? Oh no, Cassandra needs to do too. I might hold off on Blackwall because oh yeah, I think it's because you're probably not far enough into the game yet.
Inquisitor, huh? Well, you've got the fortress for it. Speaking of which, when you've got a second, there's something I want to show you.
I'd like to know more about your work with the Ben Hasrath.
Ben Hasrath is actually a general term. You've got the secret police who investigate problems inside our territory. You've got the re-educators who take people with problems and fix their minds. Or make them disappear. And then you've got the spies.
Oh. Yes, Viv said that bit. Re-educators.
How do the re-educators work?
I only know the basics. Wasn't my area. That said, keep a man awake long enough. Ask the right questions, give the right potions, and you can get him to say anything. You don't need blood magic or demons to change someone's mind. We're a lot more fragile than we'd like to believe.
Re-educators sound horrible.
Yeah, they probably do. Here's the thing, though. What happens in Orlais when you commit a crime or betray a lord? They just lop your head off. At least the Qunari try to fix you.
You can alter someone's beliefs that easily.
One of my friends was a re-educator. He said that every memory is like the page of a book. When you examine a memory, you're turning to that page, and when you're there, the page is laid bare. Write a few notes in the margins of the page, erase a word here and there, and your whole outlook.
I don't like the sound of that, but
weird reading after that conversation.
And you're a spy.
Close. I am now, I suppose. But that's not how I started. They sent me to Saharan because they needed someone who could fight and hunt down problems. That whole island was a sack of cats. Incursions from Tevinter, Tal Vashath, and native rebels fighting both sides. And in the middle, me, trying to wrangle the rebels and restore order.
I'm trying to think what would be the best for Iron Bull, because like I said, I want, you know, Oh, it doesn't say. Sounds fun for you.
You seem like the type who enjoys a good fight.
There's a good fight, and there's finding out who put rat poison in the bread and killed a bunch of children. I hunted down a lot of rebels. Lost a lot of friends to the Vince, or the Fog Warriors, or the Talvashah. One day I woke up and couldn't think of a damned reason to keep doing my job. Turned myself into the re-educators.
Not many people would have the courage to do that.
I thought about letting some rebel kill me, but I couldn't give any of those bastards the satisfaction. The Ben Hasrath ordered me to go to Orlais, ostensibly as a Talvashah, and work undercover. That's how I ended up here.
Interesting
Thanks
story.
for the information, Bull.
No problem, boss. Anyway, nice talking with you.
Nice talking to you too. I learned some things about the tower shop. Oh, I can't open the door yet. Let's talk to Cassandra. Hey, Cassandra.
Have you met this friend of Varric's, Inquisitor?
Not yet, no.
It had better not be who I think it is. I will wring that little bastard's neck.
Who do you think it is?
Who do you think it is?
Someone Varric claimed he could not contact. Someone the Inquisition, indeed all of Thedas, desperately needed. I'll reserve judgment until I know for certain. No need to have that rogue screaming persecution yet again.
I hope you've already done talking about that stuff. I like
Do
your
you have
advice.
any advice for me?
Treat Dorian with caution. It's possible he could be what he seems. A Tevinter mage wishing to do better than his countrymen. What if he is not? At best, his presence makes the Inquisition appear to have questionable allies.
That's enough for now.
Give Dorian a break. I believe Dorian is an ally. Anyway.
The order. Send men to scout the area. We need to know what's out there.
Yes, sir.
Commander, soldiers have been assigned temporary quarters.
Very good. I'll need an update on the armory as well. Now! We set up as best we could at Haven, but could never prepare for an archdemon, or whatever it was. With some warning, we might have...
It was a bad
We were all
situation.
shaken by what happened.
If Corypheus strikes again, we may not be able to withdraw. And I wouldn't want to. We must be ready. Work on Skyhold is underway. Guard rotations established. We should have everything on course within the week. We will not run from here, Inquisitor.
How many were lost?
Most of our people made it to Skyhold. It could have been worse. Morale was low, but has improved greatly since you accepted the role of Inquisitor.
I'm not used to the title.
Inquisitor Kadash. Fancy title for a surfacer. It sounds odd, don't you think?
Not at all.
Is that the official response?
Another day, I might write my.
suppose
I've got a
it
little
is,
short story in my
but it's the
mind
truth.
planned for.
We needed a leader. You have proven yourself.
For my Inquisitor. I trust you on
You
vote.
responded
Or
quickly
this
to the
Inquisitor
attack
in
on
particular.
Haven. Without that, so many more would have died.
So Deborah
I'm
already
grateful for any help you
for
can
the art
do.
of this tree,
Thank
do you
you,
think?
I will
Her
do
hair
everything
gives
I
like the
can
right
to
mix
ensure the
of
security of
femininity and toughness.
You have my word.
Like he tells that she like Sarah's a girly girl, but she's still like she's still really tough and will kick your ass.
Inquisitor, is there something I can do for you? I should really focus my attention on the injured.
Do we have many injured men?
Fewer by the day. The most grievously injured did not survive the journey to Skyhold. As for the rest, they either heal or... I try to make the passing painless.
I haven't seen you before.
The commander brought me up from the refugee camps. I'd been helping the pilgrims in simple ways. Setting broken bones, simple amputations,
Can you hear what I said,
and such. We need all
Queen?
the help we can get.
You aren't a mage. Shouldn't we let the mage healers deal with this?
Magic can't cure everything, and we shouldn't rely on it. Science, your worship, is the way of the future. Good health isn't magic, it's diet, exercise, and a balance of the humors.
As you were.
Your worship.
Balancing the humans doesn't really give me a lot of hope, but anyway. Where's our new friend? There he is!
This thing is not a stray puppy you can make into a pet. It has no business being here.
Wouldn't you
Excuse
say
me?
the same of an apostate?
Inquisitor, I wondered if Cole was perhaps a mage, given his unusual abilities.
He can cause people to forget him, or even fail entirely to notice him. These are not the abilities of a mage. It seems that Cole is a spirit.
It is a demon.
If you prefer, although the truth is somewhat more complex.
Cole warned us about Corypheus at Haven. He saved a lot of lives.
And what will its help cost? How many lives will this demon later claim?
In fact, his nature is not so easily defined.
Speak plainly, Solas. What are we dealing with?
Demons normally enter this world by possessing something. In their true form, they look bizarre, monstrous.
But you claim Cole looks like a young man. Is it possession?
No. He has possessed nothing and no one. And yet he appears human in all respects. Cole is unique, Inquisitor. More than that, he wishes to help. I suggest you allow him to do so.
Dwarves don't have much cause to learn about demon possession. What do you mean?
Yes. Dwarves rarely draw the attention of spirits, possibly because of your ties to the stone. Spirits and demons cross over from the Fade by attaching themselves to something in this world. But Cole has willfully manifested in human form without possessing anyone.
The demons who came through the breach, or through the rifts, weren't possessing anything.
These demons were drawn through against their will, driven mad by this world. But Cole predates the breach. From what we can tell, he has lived here for months, perhaps years. He looks like a young man. For all intents and purposes, he is a young man. It is remarkable.
I'll talk to him.
I should hear what Cole has to say for himself. Where is he now?
If none of us remember him, he could be anywhere.
Haven. So many soldiers fought to protect the pilgrims so they could escape. Choking fear. Can't think from the medicine, but the cuts rack me with every heartbeat. Hot, white pain. Everything burns. I can't. I'm going to... I'm dying. I'm... dead.
You're feeling their pain?
It's louder this close, with so many of them.
Would you like to go somewhere more comfortable?
Yes, but here is where I can help. Every breath slower, like lying in a warm bath, sliding away. Smell of my daughter's hair when I kiss her goodnight. Gone. Cracked brown pain, dry, scraping, thirsty. Here.
Thank you.
It's all right. She won't remember me.
You're using your powers as a spirit to help people.
Yes? I used to think I was a ghost. I didn't know.
Oh!
I made mistakes, but I made friends too. Then a
There is a
Templar
way.
proved I wasn't real.
But it will piss off the mages.
I lost everything. I learned how to be more like what I am. It made me different, but stronger. I can feel more. I can help.
Well, Stan, help us, Cole.
If you're willing, the Inquisition could use your help.
Yes, helping. I help the hurt, the helpless. There's someone. Hurts. It hurts. It hurts. Someone make it stop hurting. Make her, please.
Cole!
The healers have done all they can.
Oh, okay, then I gotta
It will
get my
take
treat.
him
You might come
hours
through
to
now.
die. Every moment will be agony. He wants mercy. Help.
Hey, Bobby, come on! Come on, darling! Give him a chance.
You say he won't die for hours yet, but you can't know that for certain.
His body is failing.
He could recover, or the
Good for
healers
him.
could find another way to help him.
How do you know?
I don't, and neither do you. That's part of life.
Try. I want to stay.
You missed this one. Chad, it's one of my finger. No more, darling. No more. Here, we'll drink as well. Excuse me, darling. No, no. Stay. No. I now don't want to stay. Now, question is... Actually, no, we're going to go talk to the people in the tower first. But once... no, the tower is this way. Oh yeah, we can now start sorting out coal. Coal? Reason me, I'm so disgusting. Oh, anyway, also back to coal. Coal. Shit, come past some coal. I remember what 1,000 Cuts does again.
Roderick was sorry before he died.
Roderick was a pebble in the Inquisition's boot. A little remorse seems only fair.
Blood everywhere. Monsters, madness, dying. We're all dying. The Herald stands against it, and heads turn. Desperate and simple. Pure. Voices in the chantry. Years since I'd sung the song and felt it flowing through me. But this is real. This is real. So long since I'd felt it. Falling, flying, faith. And I fought her. Make her forgive me. I hope I did enough. He hates it all because of the darkness behind the door. Some doors should stay shut.
Do I talk to Cole about the stuff now? Oh, why not?
I'd like to
Bloody
talk
here.
about what happened to you before we met.
Before you, Reese was my friend. He showed me I was wrong to kill the mages. I thought I was helping them. Then he and Evangeline went to Adamant, and I went with them. I was worried Evangeline would hurt Reese. We found out dangerous things. It scared Seeker Lambert, and he scared the mages. It started the rebellion. Seeker Lambert told me what I was. Reese couldn't look at me. I ran until I found more Templars. That's all.
You killed mages.
What did you mean when you say you killed mages?
Some of the mages at the Spire wanted to die. Too sad, too scared, too much. I didn't know what I was. A ghost, I thought. Fading in the fade. When I came to them, they could see me. I used the knife to set them free. When Reese found out, he made me stop, made me understand. There were other ways to help. I didn't know.
It sounds like you didn't know what you were doing.
No, I killed people. I knew. I just thought I had to. They were hurting, helpless, haunted. It was all I could do. It was wrong. I was wrong. If I start again, you or Cassandra or Cullen need to kill me.
You at the rebellion?
What was the Spire like when the Mage Rebellion started?
Dead and dying, begging and bloody. Some wanted freedom, some peace, some war. Some wanted it all to stop. Evangeline was a Templar. But she helped Reese help the others. She set them free. Adrian was a mage. But she killed mages to force the fight. She wanted blood. Reese just wanted to help. To stop people hurting. Maybe that's why he saw me.
You are
Can
Adamant?
you tell me about Adamant Fortress?
It is old, full of sadness and pain. It should be torn down. The veil is thin. We found a demon there. It had touched a man and made him real again. It scared Reese and Evangeline. The man wasn't supposed to be real. Then the demon found us. It put me back in the cupboard on the bad day. Reese and Evangeline saved me.
Reese was your friend?
Can you tell me about Reese?
He was a mage. He saw me when most couldn't, and he remembered. He helped me, and I watched over him. I worried Evangeline would hurt him. She was a Templar, but she didn't like hurting people. When I left, she stayed. Now she watches over him. They should have been with the rebels. Maybe they ran away together instead. Neither of them like killing.
And we can find
If
them.
you like, I could use the resources of the Inquisition to locate your friend.
No. If they are alive and safe, they should stay away. The last time he saw me, he didn't want to look at me. He saw a monster. Let him forget.
You
No.
said Seeker Lambert told you what you were.
I'm hiding Reese from him, but he chants words and sees. I won't let you hurt Reese. My nose explodes, a shower of blood. Just another parasite that's wormed its way into our world, feeding off all the things you can't have. What we found at Adamant made him angry. We were the first rock rolling at the top of a mountain. He had to stop us. He killed so many. He didn't care. Cold, corrupt. So I came and killed him.
Why do you have the Secret Fortress?
Hated Seeker Lambert. Why go to the Seeker Fortress?
Because he was right. I was a demon. I saw
You're not a
demons
demon.
at Adamant. They put people in the dark, in the old hurts. I didn't want to be that. I heard the old songs of the Templars at Val Royeaux, and followed them. If I forgot, fought, fell to felling, Templars would kill the demon. I wouldn't hurt anyone again.
I'll talk to you later.
Probably.
Was there something you needed?
No,
That's
I
all
want to
for
talk to
now.
Cole, not Cullen. Go, Cullen.
A breath-caught smile from the enchanter as the candle lights. The walls are safe. She will never be hungry again.
I'd like to talk with you about Templars.
They're heavy with forgotten songs, like Varric. Some of them are too loud. It's hard to stay near them. Cullen is softer, but demons asked questions that hurt him. Evangeline was kinder. I want to explain, but Reese's mother spoke to spirits, but not to him. Then she died for a Templar he loved. Words just bounce off the edges.
I don't know if you realise who Reese's mum is, but Reese has a very, very well-known
What's
mum.
your general opinion of Templars?
Some like hurting mages. It makes them happy, or less afraid, or dreams again. Woke up shaking, stalking the ground for one who looks like her. Always some rule being broken. But not all Templars listen when whispers crawl around inside them. They try to protect people, like Cullen. The good ones remember that mages are people.
Can you tell me more about how the Templars feel to you?
They feel older than they look. They've been changed, and their bodies are incomplete now. The lyrium helps, but their bodies always want to connect to something older, bigger than they are. That's why they block magic. They reach for that other thing, and magic has no room to come in. Varric feels like that. So do you, except your mark pulls you up.
Well, Red Templars.
Can you tell me more about how the Red Templars are different?
The red lyrium is different, darker, daggers under the skin. It eats you inside until you're nothing. They hear a different song. The song behind the door old whispers want opened. They are dead and dark and done.
Let's double checking something. All good. Bye-bye.
I'll talk to you later.
Probably. Never trust half an elf.
Talk about how you think.
Can you explain how your mind works?
Yes?
Walk me through the way you help someone.
I start by listening. I hear hurt, feel it fretting. Some you can solve by giving something, food, a blanket, sleep. Some are intangible, terrible tangles that catch on a crack, fix it, festering, and the person makes a pearl of pain. I shake it loose. No pearl, no pain. They can hope, they can heal.
What do you see in me?
What do you sense when you focus on me?
You're too bright. Like counting birds against the sun. The mark makes you more, but past it, the stone, still there, silent and reaching up for the blood that walks. No dreams with the cord cut. You sell it, and past that, the weight of all on you. All the hopes you carry, fears you fight. You are theirs. It must be very hard. I hope I help.
What seems
It must be sad. Feeling everyone's pain all the time.
Why?
Isn't it?
No. I help. I find wounds and heal them. I salve, soothe, save. I see pain and make it better. How could I not be happy?
What about our
Sometimes
friends?
you say things that relate to other members of the Inquisition.
They remember me. Their eyes stick, some more. They want me to be. Varric is quiet inside. He pulls me more to hear. Makes me a person. calls me kid, a friend. Solus, bright and sad, observes and accepts. Spirit self, seeing the soul, Solus, but somehow sorrows.
Oh, hello, how are you?
I'll talk to you later.
Probably.
Yeah, we're going to talk about the
didn't
other
kill
thing,
his
which I
father.
believe is...
He was his father.
Yeah, the Inquisition. We'll talk about it next time, because to give a chance to, like, be officially part of the Inquisition, because he's only just recently joined, to make more sense. Oh, and then...
Haven was a cock-up, Herald, Inquisitor. But you did right by me, and others. We'll pay you back.
See if we can find a BL stream now before we head off. Bowen!
Thanks for my life in Haven. You've all sorts serving now. If that means change, so be it.
Okay, let's see if we can find anybody else that we rescued. Anybody else from there? There might be some on the ramparts. Yeah, we'll look for later on when we get up to the ramparts, because I would have saved the back till very, very last, but there's a very, very important reason why we want to say back till last. When you people who haven't played this game will be like, oh my god, and people who know this game are thinking, oh, I know why you're saving Barrack till last. The door's blocked, isn't it? Yep, it's blocked. Is this way blocked? No. It's the Solas. Tell me,
I need to know more about Corypheus.
We spoke of this on our travels to Skyhall. What more can I tell you? Cassandra and Varric seem more familiar with their adversary.
I'll ask them
I'll
too.
take advice from just about anyone right now.
I'm flattered. I claim no secret wisdom, but I will guess as best I can.
How about
I
George?
would like to know more about the orb he carries.
As I said, that must be the means by which he created the breach. I suspect the blast to destroy the Conclave was more accident than anything. The result of unlocking power that had sought release for ages. What I cannot understand is how he managed to survive such an explosion.
The orb is
You
Elven?
said that you believe the orb is Elven.
I never would have believed a Devinter mage could unlock such a powerful relic. It clearly enhances his abilities, giving him access to power he should never have known.
Like the power to control the Archdemon.
Indirectly, one assumes. Nothing in any law connects my people to the old god dragons who became archdemons.
What's power
What
base?
can you tell me about the source of Corypheus's power?
According to the law, the ancient Magistars of Devinter received guidance from the old gods. Corypheus commands a false archdemon, a corrupted old god. This suggests he no longer sees himself as their minion. Some of his unique power comes from the corruption of the blight. The rest may come from the orb he carries.
What will you
What do
next?
you think Corypheus will do next?
You shamed him when you destroyed Haven. Spoiled his glorious victory. It would be worse to acknowledge that you had done so. He must continue on his course or show weakness. He will return to his plans to throw Olay into chaos, and then conquer it for Devinter.
Certain?
You're sure that's what he'll do?
As certain as is possible. Assuming I can plausibly predict a man who seeks to rise to godhood.
And can you?
The key is understanding this. No real god need prove himself. Anyone who tries is mad or lying. His deception will undo him, as it has done countless fools before.
Bye, Solas.
Later.
Goodbye.
Oh, decorations, they'll set up, they're gonna probably appear once I've done more in the game. Alcima?
Greetings to you, Inquisitor. I am to serve as assistant to any research concerns. You'll find my skills are exceptional. I hope they prove useful.
You replace Maneve?
You are taking over the duties of Maeve?
Yes. She said she was needed elsewhere and that I should serve the Inquisition to the best of my ability.
What is she doing?
I wasn't told.
What are your
How can you
abilities?
serve the Inquisition?
I I am to aid in the research of all creatures encountered in your efforts as leader of the Inquisition.
What makes you particularly qualified?
I remember being fond of animals. I don't remember why.
How are you doing?
What is your evaluation of how we're doing?
Not optimal given the facilities. Skyhold should be improved, or our efforts will continue to suffer.
Are you tranquil?
Yes, I am tranquil. It was necessary due to a willful nature that made wielding magic a dangerous endeavor. I remember that being a difficult time, but I cannot remember why. My skills are well used in my current position.
Bye.
As you were.
Yes, Inquisitor.
Queen, it's your stepmom. I mean, the mother-in-law. Fuck.
That is your title now, yes? I should thank you. The way things ended in Redcliffe, you could have demanded anything you wished. Yet you chose to make us equal partners. I was not expecting that.
I believe in your cause.
You rebelled for a good reason.
I'm pleased to hear you say that, Inquisitor. I've been a Grey Warden, Grand Enchanter, leader of a rebellion, and now I am none of those things. Odd where fate takes you, as you're no doubt well aware.
You were a Grey Warden?
You were once a Grey Warden?
Mine is an unusual circumstance, Inquisitor. Normally one is part of the Order until death. But long ago I found myself stripped of what made me a Warden. They tried to reinitiate me, but nothing worked. Nor could they figure out how it happened. So I was sent to the Circle of Magi, the first Warden ever to be kicked out. Quite the achievement.
That didn't bother you?
You sound happy about it.
Becoming a Warden seemed like a dream when I was first conscripted. Towards the end, however, my brothers and sisters, they felt I had somehow cheated death. I was glad to leave. It also made me unique in the Circle. I had an opportunity to do more than I ever could as a Warden.
You stopped the
You mean
rebellion?
you began the Mage Rebellion?
I pushed for our vote to free the Circles of Magi. But I cannot claim sole responsibility for what followed. Still, despite all the chaos, I would do it again. What happened had to happen.
You still leave the
You're not
mages.
still the Grand Enchanter then?
Any claim I had to the title ended along with the Circles of Magi, although some still call me by it. Perhaps the Circles will one day be resurrected. If so, another will take the position. Until that time, I lead my fellow mages by default. I will do what I can for them.
The circle will return?
They'll recreate the Circle of Magi after all this?
It depends on who the next divine is, and what she offers. We can't go back to the way things were. But endless warfare benefits no one. That is why I agreed to Justinia's conclave. There must be another solution.
How did Lexus take control?
I've been meaning to ask, how exactly did the Venatori take control in Redcliffe?
Mages constantly found their way to us while we were there. Stragglers, most of them strangers. I had no way of knowing some were actually Tevinter. They spread whispers, encouraged talk of an alliance, and we were desperate. I'm not proud of our choice, but we were certain Templars were coming. It could have ended far worse.
Is everything well?
Trust everything is well with the mages?
There have been a few scuffles with your Templars, but overall, it is going well.
Carry on.
I'll leave you to it.
Before you go, Inquisitor,
Oh.
a question. In Redcliffe, after we left, did you perhaps speak with King Alistair? Considering who you are?
He wasn't in the mood to talk.
It's just that I knew his father, Marek, back when I was a warden.
Oh.
You want me to smooth things over with him? Introduce you?
No, it's too late for that. I only wanted to know if he was happy. His father had such hopes for him.
If you read the call, then you know why she'd be interested in
The
talking to him.
concerns of an old woman. Nothing more.
Julian!
Brilliant, isn't it? One moment you're trying to restore order in a world gone mad. That should be enough for anyone to handle, yes? Then, out of nowhere, an archdemon appears and kicks you in the head. What? You thought this would be easy? No, I was just hoping you wouldn't crush our village like an anthill. Sorry about that. Archdemons like to crush, you know. Can't be helped. Am I speaking too quickly for you?
Find. Trying to find.
You don't need to worry about me. I can keep up.
Yes, I noticed that.
Did you now?
Certainly. If you were a slack-jawed yokel, you'd already be dead. I always assumed the Elder One behind the Venatori was a Magister. But this is something else completely. In Tevinter, they say the Chantry's tales of Magisters starting the Blight are just that. Tales. But here we are. One of those very Magisters, a dark spawn.
Who does the Imperium say started the Blight?
You know how it is. Not us. They say Darkspawn were always there. Magisters and the Blight aren't even related. Is that a surprise? No one wants to admit they shit the bed. But if Corypheus is one of the Magisters who entered the Black City and he's Darkspawn, what other explanation is there?
Okay, I'm lost. Okay, oh.
Why does that make you angry?
Because the Imperium is my home. I knew what I was taught couldn't be the whole truth, but I assumed there had to be a kernel of it, somewhere. But no, it was us all along. We destroyed the world.
You didn't do anything. Those men did. 1,000 years ago.
True, except that one of them is up and walking around right now. Not to mention I have idiot countrymen who would happily follow him down that path again. No one will thank me, whatever happens. No one will thank you either. You know that, yes?
That's not why I'm doing this.
I knew there was something clever about you. All I know is this. Corypheus needs to be stopped. Men like him ruined my homeland. I won't stand by and let him ruin the world. Oh, and congratulations on that whole leading the Inquisition thing, by the way.
Anything interesting?
A letter regarding Felix, Alexius's son. He went to the Magisterium, stood on the Senate floor and told them of you. A glowing testimonial, I'm informed. No news on the reaction, but everyone back home is talking. Felix always was as good as his word.
Was?
He's dead. The Blight caught up with him.
Oh no, not Felix!
Are you all right?
He was ill, and thus on borrowed time anyhow.
It doesn't mean you can't regret his death.
I know. Felix used to sneak me treats from the kitchens when I was working late in his father's study. Don't get into trouble on my behalf, I tell him. I like trouble, he'd say. Tevinter could use more mages like him. Those who put the good of others above themselves.
Were the two of you...
Felix and I? What an odd question. No, I had no intention of abusing Alexius's hospitality by seducing his son. Not that I've been proper my whole life, by any means. It wasn't like that. Even in illness, Felix was the best of us. With him around, you knew things could be better.
He should be an example for others to follow, or his death is wasted.
Should I spread the word? We could spawn the cult of Felix within a matter of days.
There are worse things.
Probably true. And you're right. His actions should not be forgotten. Thankfully, Felix wasn't the only decent sort kicking around Thedas.
Nope. Sad Felix died.
Something you need?
You said Alexius was a mentor of yours.
He was my patron, sponsoring me to the higher levels of the Circle of Magi. In return, my successes were his. I had a lot of successes, naturally. Alexius was most pleased. He and I used to talk over brandy about the corruption, how we could one day make real change in the Imperium. And then he gave up. He stopped trying.
Why did he give up?
On a journey to Hosburg, a Darkspawn raid killed his wife and sickened his son. I remember hearing the news. He hadn't been there, you see. Alexius was convinced he could have protected them.
So I just went to like a really big chat section, but we did have a big massive story.
His research for a while, and then we drifted apart.
That must have been difficult.
Back then, I was furious.
It was a bit of option.
I
I don't
told
know.
him to snap out of it.
At least I'm not upsetting Dorian. That's good. That's an important thing to think about.
Later, I regretted my hasty words. But we didn't speak again until he approached me for the Venatori. Too much pride, I suppose. Plus, I was busy drinking. One must have priorities.
Let me go back and try and find that response. Just want to make sure I don't upset Dorian because I do want.
Was it hard being away from him?
It was hard not having a patron, yes. I'm not exactly built to fit in. At any rate, he's fallen so low, I doubt he'll ever get up. Sad, really.
I should go.
Try not to kill anyone without me. Questions.
Nah.
As you wish.
We'll go kiss it with Liliana. Oh, it's down there.
Sister Leliana will want access to the birds. Get the cages up here, quickly.
Liliana?
I'm sorry.
So am I.
The names of those we lost. You must blame me for this.
We all saw who attacked us. We know exactly who to blame.
I keep wondering if I could have done something different. When the first of my lookouts went missing, I pulled the rest back, awaiting more information. If they'd stayed in the field, they could have bought us more time. I was afraid to lose my agents. And instead, we lost Haven.
More likely, they would have stayed out there, died, and we would have lost Haven anyway.
You don't know that. Their lives could have bought Haven a small chance. My people know their duty. They know the risks. They understand that the Inquisition may call upon them to give their lives.
Our people aren't tools to be used and discarded. Your instincts were right. Their lives matter.
Can we afford such sentimentality? What if Corypheus...
We are better than Corypheus.
Yeah, this place is gonna mess up. I think some things like I'm gonna talk.
Inquisitor, if you've a moment. My Lady Inquisitor, it's good of you to speak with me. I have news regarding one of your companions, the Tevinter.
Has Dorian done something wrong?
No, thankfully. It's nothing like that. I have been in contact with his family. House Pavas out of Carinas. Are you familiar with them?
He's mentioned his family. They don't appear to be on good terms.
Yes. I believe you're correct. The family sent a letter describing the estrangement from their son and pleading for my aid. They've asked to arrange a meeting quietly without telling him. They fear it's the only way he'll come. Since you seem to be on good terms with the young man, I'd hoped...
Are you sure this isn't some kind of trap? I mean, the secrecy.
That did occur to me. What if it is a plot of those mages, the Venatori? Another reason to put this in your hands, Inquisitor. I pray that isn't the case. But if it is, you are far better equipped than I to respond to such treachery.
Just what kind of meeting do they have in mind?
I believe they just want to talk, to understand why Dorian felt he had to come here. Somewhere private, away from Skyhold, but not in Tevinter. You make them nervous, I think. They don't understand why he's here with the Inquisition. They want him to come home.
What happens if Dorian doesn't agree?
Hopefully that will be the end of it. If not, well, that's why you should be there.
They don't want Dorian to know? That seems odd.
They believe the young man would refuse, and the letter implies he'd have cause. Yet, they are remorseful for whatever came before. This is a chance for dialogue. There is deceit in bringing the young man to this meeting without his foreknowledge, I know. But does it not lead to a greater kindness if there is potential for reconciliation?
Why would his family contact you?
Because they don't know you, Inquisitor. I am not of the Imperial Chantry, but they know what I represent. These are parents concerned about the welfare of their son. How could I not do whatever possible? I would speak to the young man myself, but he does not care for me. Thus I come to you.
I wonder why.
If good can come of this, we must try.
If you
Yeah, I'm
think
not
I'm
gonna
going
talk
to
Dorian.
trick Dorian into meeting his family,
I feared you might say that. The family will send our retainer to meet the young man at the Red Cliff Tavern, to take him onward. If he truly does not wish this reunion, he can always end the matter there. I pray you change your mind, Inquisitor. Perhaps their letter will persuade you. If there is any chance of success in this, it behooves us to act.
I understand you. I don't. I don't know if I can get up there just yet, but I'm gonna go to the war table and unlock some stuff. I think Josephine. Hey, Josephine.
I've made some inquiries into the Imperial Court. The sooner we deal with the threats to the Empress, the better. The political situation in the Empire is dangerously unstable. It will complicate matters.
Everything in the Empire complicates matters. It's the Orlesian national pastime.
Turn your nose up at the grand game if you like, Commander, but we play for the higher stakes, and to the death.
The Court's disapproval can be as great a threat as the Venatori. We must be vigilant to avert disaster.
don't worry, Josephine. We'll protect the Empress, no matter what.
I pray you're right. If your vision of the future comes to pass, the death of the Empress heralds the destruction of everything. Orlais holds Tevinter at bay. All of Tedas could be lost if the Empire falls to Corypheus. Celine is holding peace talks under the auspices of a grand masquerade. Every power in Orlais will be there. It's the perfect place for an assassin to hide.
Does Celine know about the threats against her? Can we send word?
I've sent messages to the Empress, but it's impossible to know if she's received them. We don't have enough sway with the court to arrange an invitation. Perhaps a few more alliances.
Or soldiers.
We need a greater presence in Orlais. And soon.
Oh, Josephine.
Inquisitor, I was just inspecting our new headquarters. Foundation cracks, nesting animals, and miles from any centers of civilization. The staff must make it presentable if we're to receive any visitors of distinction.
It certainly wouldn't do for the Inquisition to appear overly shabby.
We've only just now convinced everyone we are precisely what Thedas requires. The mages are showing great trust in you. They need to feel safe here.
Do you not feel safe here?
I've had difficulty forgetting Corypheus' attack on Haven. Do you know who first leapt to arms? Our workers. They were so proud of our cause. Corypheus simply cut them down. So much screaming after that first blast of fire. So many people turned to ash.
We lost far too many good people to that monster.
I'm sure they'll find rest with the Maker. Well, before I return to my duties, allow me to congratulate you on your appointment as Inquisitor, my lady. I will now bring diplomatic issues to your attention, and I'm more than happy to help with any situations that arise.
I'd be delighted if you could conjure up a marble bath within the next hour.
I'll attempt to add that to the list.
Anyway, let's go to the war room. So I don't know if she has anything else to say. so many things I've unlocked now. Let's first of all pick up the missions that we have got.
Are you all right, Leliana? Are you? I suppose not. Haven was trying.
Yeah, I'm not doing that one because that's DLC. Oh look! Level 20. So you can unlock resources. Oh no, we can't do that one just yet. 'Cause that's also DLC. Oh. Acquire an archivist? Yes, that's the first thing we're gonna do.
If it was abandoned when we arrived, who named this place Skyhold?
Solus says it changed hands so many times, the original builders can't be traced.
I read the House of Armitage once built a fortress in the vicinity 5 ages ago, but the records are lost.
These are just ones so you can pick up resources. So I guess I have to use somebody else for that one. Hold from that one. Hold from that one. Yeah, I'll do that.
To work?
If you also remember, I think that's the same sketch from... Oh, what's it called? Yeah, I think I must do Cotto and Drosto ones. Oops. I'm gonna need some certain areas. So I'm gonna unlock. Which an approach that's gonna be needed for Christian. I think it's a high level area. Yeah, it's a grind up, but not high enough level to do that one. But it is time. I really wish I knew what that was. Yeah, you can't go for this yet. No, one of the last things we're going to be doing, because I don't know how it's going to take, we are going to see Beric. And yeah, I don't know if I can get further. I'm going to go around before.
Long day.
It's you. Your worship. I'm serving now. In a different way.
Okay. Yes, we wanted to end with talking to Beric. But mark it on the map so I make it abundantly clear that we've got to talk to Beric. Because there's another door, but yeah, it's locked up. Or do I go to that? Because if we go and come back, there's the thing will change, but let's go hold of state. But we want to go speak to Beric on the battlements. Beric, buddy, hi! See? Keeper's back! You see, thinks that Cooper may have had the default look, but in the intervening time, Cooper had a haircut. So I'm just trying to find the white haircut for him. Nah, I think the haircut Cooper received. That's too much like Dorian. I need to put a picture of Dorian to see what his hair looks like. So I don't want him to look too much like Dorian. Oh no, Dorian doesn't have a shaved head. I think this one looks the best for what his hair looks like. And as for his beard, I really wanted to have his beard got bigger, but no, the opposite happened. My headcanon is that let me just go back to. Okay, let me go back to the default. Which was that one. I didn't just have the mustache. I'm just gonna have him so he's got stubble. Yeah. That's what happened to Cooper. Nothing else happened to his face. No scars, no makeup. Yes! Cooper's back!
Inquisitor, Meet Hawk, the champion of Kirkwall.
Though I don't use that title much anymore.
Hawk, the Inquisitor. I figured you might have some friendly advice about Corypheus. You and I did fight him, after all.
Do you like his haircut?
This view reminds me of my home in Kirkwall. I had a balcony that overlooked the whole city. I loved it at first. But after a while, all I could see were the people out there depending on me.
You're lucky it was just a single city. I've got half of Thedas.
You're doing everything you can to protect them.
Does it ever get any easier?
I'll let
Yeah.
you know.
Now the idea
don't
is
envy
after the whole big battle,
But I may be
I
able
think
to help you.
if I remember
Varric said that
correctly,
you fought Corypheus before.
Fenris had a
Or
haircut as
killed.
well. So the idea
The
was
Grey
that
Wardens
him
were
and
holding
Fenris
him,
basically
and he somehow used
did
his
each other's
connection
hair.
to the Darkspawn to influence them.
Corypheus got into their heads, messed with their minds, turned them against each other.
If the Wardens have disappeared, they could have fallen under his control again.
So Corypheus has the Venatori, the Red Templars, and now possibly the Wardens as well? Wonderful.
I didn't come this far just to give you bad news. I've got a friend in the Wardens. He was investigating something unrelated for me. His name is Stroud.
So do you like the
last time
change
we
they made
spoke,
from the
he was
default
worried
face?
about corruption in the
Well, I
Warden's
still want to
ranks.
keep the same facial structure, but I think
Nothing.
this face is
Corypheus
just
would
slightly
certainly
bit
qualify
off,
as
but I
corruption
don't
in
know
the
how to make
ranks.
it
Did your
properly look
friend
like the canon
disappear
face,
with
but
them?
No.
it's the canon face
He
in
told me he'd been
Inquisition.
hiding in an
All I
old
did is just
smuggler's cave
trim up
near
the hair.
Crestwood.
If you didn't know about Corypheus, what were you doing with the Wardens?
The Templars in Kirkwall were using a strange form of lyrium. It was red. I'd hoped the Wardens could tell me more about it.
Yeah, I was going to say,
Corypheus had Templars with him at Haven. They looked like they'd been
I don't remember this
exposed to the
about
lyrium
my
you
Hawk
described.
Queen,
Hopefully my friend
but
in the
he
Wardens will know more.
is a gold star gay. So he's not interested in women. He only likes men.
I appreciate the help.
I'm doing this as much for myself as for you. Corypheus is my responsibility. I thought I'd killed him before. This time, I'll make sure of it. Inquisitor.
Let's catch up. What has Varric told you?
I assume Varric's been feeding you information about the Inquisition. What did he say about me?
Only good things, I promise. I was a little surprised, actually. Varric isn't one to...
So you don't like the changes I've made?
But he thinks highly of the Inquisition. I think the exact phrase was, has a good shot at fixing Blondie's mess.
I'd like to know more about Anders. What was he like?
I don't know if there ever was just Anders. He was crazy. By the end, there was nothing left in him except this insane need to start a war no one could win.
You said you thought you killed Corypheus?
The Grey Wardens had him imprisoned.
But you just prefer the original look.
Blood and a ritual to seal Corypheus inside. But he could still reach out and influence the Warden's thoughts. He sent them after me. And I didn't just think I killed him.
I really now want to write the fanfic of this. Just simply Varric and Cooper just giving each other haircuts.
But he was dead.
Oh god, I got a hiccup. I'm gonna have some water because I'm laughing so much I'm hiccuping. So, okay, what I'm getting from this, Queen, I should grow up mine. Why are you
I
alone?
heard you had family and friends in Kirkwall. Where are they now?
My sister's a Grey Warden. I had my friend Aveline take her as as far from Orlais as possible. When all the wardens started acting strangely, I had to keep my family safe. Fenris would have killed himself to protect me. I didn't want to give him that chance.
Where did you go after the mages rebelled?
I heard the Chantry might be sending an exalted march to Köln to put down the rebellion. I hoped that leaving would save lives and force the Divine to divide her forces to come after me. As it turned out, I needn't have bothered. All the circles started rising up, and the exalted march never came.
That is a very, very good point. That was gonna be Dragon Age 2's final DLC. Was gonna be the Exalted March, and you trying to build up the forces to stop it from happening. And the ending of Dragon Age 2's Exalted March DLC was gonna be the explosion at Haven. Courieus still would have been the bad guy, but this is the one thing when fans hear about this, it might make them think, oh, thank God this DLC never came through. Varric was going to die. Varric was going to sacrifice himself and die. Originally the idea of Dragon Age 2 was just purely Varric's story. Yeah, you look up online, it's called The Exalted March. And also, like, if Anders was still alive, he was going to be a Grey Warden. And it had really big things planned, like you could team up with the Canary again. Isabella would have had her pirates, so you could team up with them. We had to try and balance the different factions. But what killed it was the change to Frostbite. Like, they're struggling so much to deal with Frostbite when they're making Inquisition, they decided to fully focus their efforts into that. Thus, saving our favourite dwarf Varric. So, even though the idea sounds really cool, and some people think, oh, would have liked it. I don't know. I don't want a dead Varric, so I'm glad that DLC never fucking happened. Anyway, nothing to add.
We'll talk later.
I'll meet you at Crestwood.
I'm going to need to grind up some power. I spent it all. It squeezed me. I spent it all trying to... I can't go there, can I now? What if I can get to Fimmy's tower? Hey Chadders, you coming up? I like the whole concept though, that Dragon Age 2 was Varric's story. So I like the idea, like all like the stories and that they also come from Varric's mouth. But see, yeah, that's why I'm glad. Oh, I went to speak to you, haven't I? Oh no, it's Alicia. I didn't speak to you, haven't I?
Thank you for Haven. Less so for Redcliffe, but I am committed to serve your worship.
Once I can find. Yeah, like, some of these things won't be like I'm pretty sure I'll either come back. I don't think I even get to my bedroom. I do kind of want to go to my bedroom. What's in here? Oh, it's an empty room.
Tell the commander that this is the perfect spot for the armory.
Yes, ma'am. Right away.
Oh, that's a damn fucking funny. Excuse me. Probably just a sign that we should think about coming off soon because my. Ugh. I will get upstairs because I do want to change the outfit, but I doubt it. As you see at the moment, I've got the Kirkfall throne, but I am thinking about changing it. Yeah. Varric's mission's complete, so I'm going to go set him on a new one. And then, I don't know, I think I might do some slight changes to Sailor before I leave. I just want to add a bit more do a bit more stuff for her makeup. There it is. Gotta come up. Oh, Chad's just lying just out of view. Now, where did I have? Thank you very much. Now, I can't have to.
Can you arrange what we discussed earlier, Ambassador?
I found the money. The Inquisition will compensate the families of those we lost at Haven.
Thank you.
And I like to do the ones that are quickest unless there's an actual thing that says, no, it's better for it to go this way. Let's see, can he do the Carter? Oh! Holy shit! So I just realised something. I was having some scripts for the Inquisition, just so I check out what they're doing.
Inquisitor.
We gotta go down under to the under thing. We gotta go down to the under thing. There's another character. There's one more character we've got to talk to. No character. Quick. They got me there. I want me there now. Because we just completed the alchemist thing. Do you want me down there? Yes, darling. Quick. Is she down there? She down there. Sorry, I'm getting excited. Is she down there? She is!
Inquisitor?
The Arcanist has arrived?
You should see for yourself.
Oh, come on. Alexa, stop. When I saw this, I literally screamed of excitement because it is.
Well, don't just stand there slack-jawed. Let's figure out what you need.
It's Dagna!
Oh, you're her. The Inquisitor. I'm Dagna. Arcanist Dagna. It's an honor, your worship. Is that it? The hand anchor mark? It's pretty. Breach was pretty, too. In a destroy-everything sort of way.
Sorry, I think that's gets out of the box. Anyway. Whilst I speak to her, I'm going to quickly set up get Tadika's team.
I welcome you to the Inquisition and look forward to your contribution.
Me too. I've heard some impossible things. I love impossible things. Those are the best to make, well, possible. I've looked at Herod's devices. Precision is fantastic, but typical. Mundane. Old thinking. No disrespect meant to the classical trades, but you need a new perspective. I've made adjustments. As long as I keep making them, you can craft just about anything. Almost safely.
This is what you told me.
Qualifies you to be an Arcanist.
I took the title because I'm a magical researcher, philosopher, and master of practical application. And I like it. I can't actually do magic because I'm a dwarf, but that also means no risk of possession. Safer than a mage. It means that every skill I have, I've learned through reason and understanding. Coming from the Smith caste, I know the value of mastering a craft. Did you know dwarves invented enchanting? Probably.
Where does a dwarf go to study magical theory?
Get out. I asked myself that question for years. Turns out, not in Orzammar. I had to start at a circle. I had help, though. A Grey Warden, and I am forever grateful. With that sanction, I visited a half-dozen circles. objective eye, I can spot where they overlap. That's a surprise for every teacher. It's a grand tradition, and it works so well with new thinking.
A Grey Warden
You
helped you?
mentioned a Grey Warden who helped you start your studies?
Not any Grey Warden, the Grey Warden. The hero of Ferelden is a hero in Orzammar.
Darian.
It's incredible that someone like the hero of Ferelden would stop to help the little people. Literally.
The Warden affected you in a special way.
Talk to anyone, they'll say the same. It was a dark time. There was one light. He saved us. He saved me.
You gave up so much. Left your home. Was it really that amazing?
Yes. I left my home and my family, but I just knew I could be more than a smith. I wish my people weren't stuck in the past, and I regret that my father couldn't imagine another life for me. But I don't regret what I did.
Your years of study have paid off.
Oh yes, the mage said I brought a valuable perspective. I've even presented my work to the College of Enchanters. I wanted an exchange. The surface could learn about lyrium smithing, and Orzammar would gain knowledge of magic. But now there's no college. Insofar as the Shaper is concerned, I'm castless. So you're getting my best work, Inquisitor. Let's make some great stuff.
All right, rein it in. You have work to do.
Right, sorry. I get carried away when I think of it. Ready when you need me. Well, how are you?
What is it you do, exactly?
Ferelden's took the Dagna.
That's literal in the Smithcast. So the hammer and tong, that's like a heartbeat. But you've a man for that already, and a good one. I'm here because of my passion for magic. Magical study, magical theory, magical enchantment, and through it, the manipulation of masterworks. I studied it all with an objective eye. No secrets, no fears. That lets me apply principles like no other. Maybe one other, but I don't have that wonky of a mind, so I still kind of win.
What's the story with enchanting?
Lyrium is the heart. In certain rational patterns, it beats like something alive. That's how I see it. So, a mage can make your weapons do things, but with the right runes, the right rarities, your toys become wonders. It's the one thing mages can't do. Drives them mad. Literally. Dwarves are resistant, so it doesn't affect us. Mostly.
You have the ability to make exceptional weapons and armor. Masterworks.
There's an art to the forge, as well as enchanting. You need an ear for it. And hands. Eyes, too. Nothing bad to say about Herod on that front. He's wonderful. But there's this little more needed. With the right bits, an edge can be more than an edge. Armor can do more than protect. A hue can be just a bit brighter. In short, smithing can be more. In short.
Another time, Dagna.
Of course. Bring me what you want made, and I'll make sure it goes just right. Ready to answer the great mysteries. It'll be wonderful.
You were quick to join the Inquisition. Is there something you want?
How could I waste a chance to get close to you? And Corypheus, my goodness. And actual physical rifts in the Vale? I mean, we dwarves know dreams, right? Now there are doors. We can do doors. So there's that, and all the things you'll probably find, and what I'll get to make. The rules are different here. Plus, you're paying me a lot. Like, wow, so much.
You seemed impressed by the anchor. What does it look like to you?
I heard what everyone says what you heard Corypheus say. That's a long chain of who said what's. To me, it says key. But keys do a lot of things. Open, lock, switch. Some open one thing, some open everything. It sounds like Corypheus made it to open, but it looks like you can use it to close. It may be that simple. It sure is pretty. Wish I could see through it.
Dagna, show me what you can do.
Do you want fire? The first ask is always fire. It's fire, isn't it? Here's how it goes. Bring me the rare stuff for enchanting or masterworks and prep it here, just like normal. Except it's not normal.
It's manipulation of primal forces. And I'll make sure it goes just right. We'll see. Let's see together.
I'm using my frantic fair, aren't I? Oh. Yeah, I'll make it later. Probably do these missions next, just to complete these areas. Or do the Storm Coast. But first of all, actually no, I think I'll just see what happened on the war table with Josephine. Excuse me. Sorry. Place is still a bloody mess.
It's a bit cold in here, don't you think?
We are in the mountains.
I'm more concerned about everything scattering whenever there's a draft.
Excuse me. I think off stream I probably will do some of these missions, especially like ones where it really ties into like a story mission that might prevent us from doing things. But anyway, yeah.
Inquisitor.
Do this mission. And you know, I'm probably ending off very soon. I'm gonna surprise you guys with how things change with Sailor, but Sailor's not gonna be changing a lot. And I might continue with some quests. You know what? I'm going to yeah, I'll do Nah, I'll save Dorian's quest. I'm going to do some stuff with that Vivian's gonna want to do. I'm probably gonna be going back to Skyhold anyway, Joel. Teddy. Ted. Big boy.
Send my regards to the Lady Ambassador. Her ancestor visited the Emporium in the Blessed Age. I sold her a candle mounted with the severed hand of a first acolyte of Razikel. I wonder, do the Montiliers still have it in their possession? I should like to see it again.
Guess who that is? Hey Meredith! Bye Meredith! But anyway, next time you'll see how Sarah looks coming out in the mirror, and we'll hopefully see if they've done any work on Skyhold, and we're going to be getting some points for us to go to Crestwood. But anyway, if you're watching on YouTube, hit the like button and subscribe and ring the bell for notifications. If you're watching on Twitch, please give us a follow. And if you've got anything to spare, like sub-buys and stuff, could you please do if you can? If not, no worries, just keep supporting me any way you can. But anyway, we're going to go on to a raid, and I'm trying to think who we should go and raid. There's quite a few choices today. Yeah, I think I know who we're gonna raid. We're gonna be raiding somebody else who's playing Dragon Age. I know Tam's in the streaming today, but he's streaming a game that I'm gonna be doing in the future, and I want to do it blind, so I don't. I know. Oh, let me see what. Guess. Oh, I need to double check to get the name right. Hey, Dan, I love you too. Oh yes, that's right. Oh shit, sorry, wrong button. Oh, Johnny's helping. Anyway, so we want... Yeah, we're going to go raid Solaya Place and see how her adventures are going with her elven hero in Origins, Bob. Anyway, bye-bye.